welcome. We are joined today by local band Oxford Noland with Shua and Bucky. Welcome, guys. How are you?
We're good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you tell us a little bit about your background, how long you've been playing together?
We're cousins, so we've been playing together in some form or another since we were children. And musically, we've been almost close to 10 years. And as Oxford Noland, it kind of was a later development. We started as bootleggers and Baptists, and then we went through iterations of, band member left, we started doing this, and then I ended up finding a keyboard where I could play drums and bass kind of at the same time, and then that helped form Oxford Noland. So total, it's been about 10 years, but I think Oxford Noland's been about 7 or
8. 2013 was when we started.
Okay, 2002, so about 8 years as Oxford Noland in particular. So yeah,
it's a family affair.
We when we were kids. We fight now, it's like, we'll fight or whatever, and then 5 minutes later we're like, you want to have a beer?
And I'm like, dude, I don't drink beer.
You want to have a whiskey?
I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. See, we started playing some shows again once COVID kind of eased up, or at least when people started figuring out how to be safe and make people feel safe and more comfortable. And we didn't really work or have an album that we wanted to play shows to promote. We had done One Take Volume 2, which is the video that you guys got from us right before COVID. We recorded it in December. We released it in March.
Yeah.
And
we had a tour booked, and we but that was before people started closing down, and we made the decision ourselves where we were like, well, it's kind of not a good look to ask people to come out whenever this is ramping up, because it's
so
it didn't feel safe.
Completely canceled that. And then once we started playing shows again, we didn't really have anything besides that, and we never really got to promote that. So basically what we're doing is kind of bringing attention back to that by playing all of our songs from One Take Volume 1 and One Take Volume 2 live at shows. We've already played, we played in Jacksonville. We played at a place called Archetype. We played at Hooch and Hive. Strawberry Festival. Help me out here. Is that all of them?
No, that is. So, and we've been doing so we have, our film crew, and we set up, all the recording gear, and we record and we film the shows, and we've been having different features at each show so that we can have kind of a different version from each show. So we've had our Uncle Jerry play at Strawberry Festival. We had Nick Ewing. I don't know if you guys know Nick Ewing, violinist. He played at Hooch and Hive with us. Absolutely.
Oh, we played Will's Pub
too.
It.
We did play Will's Pub.
Hey.
Daniel Hikes played with us at Will's Pub.
And Chuck McGid.
Yeah, we've had Chuck McGid too.
And this has all been recorded and filmed and multicam, so One Take Volume 1 and 2 are all one single camera, one single take. It's kind of the whole concept. But this is going to be multicam. We had I don't know if we had a GoPro over top of me or something, but
it's 3 or 4 angles.
Yeah, we have multiple angles, at least three. And so we're filming and recording all of that, and we're gonna edit it all together and make a live album. We're gonna choose the best ones, the best songs, and the best versions from whatever show, and we'll list whatever show it was, and then we'll probably also do other versions of songs, the features and stuff. Why not do all the different features, or cut it together and let there's so many ideas that we have that we're still working out.
Yeah.
But that's basically the live album in a nutshell. It's playing our live shows, giving people a reason to come and be a part of something other than just, hey, we're playing a show.
Lost, and without a care we'd watch the breaking dawn, but a door opens up and lets us in, and you're so afraid that you start quivering, and you might say that this So be weary as you cross the frozen lake. Don't let that dead man sing. He'll fill your head with all of his broken dreams. And everybody's answer is the same.
Hey everyone, we are with Zaddy in Chief for Creative Loafing Tampa, Ray Roa, the fabulous Oracle of Ybor, Caroline DeBrule. What is the news, the word on the street?
Well, in the issue coming out, I get my dates mixed up. On the 20th, on May 20th is actually, all year we've talked about how we mix news with all the other things that Creative Loafing does, restaurants, entertainment, things like that. But with sad anniversary coming up for the death of George Floyd, we asked actually Kelly Benjamin, who's a longtime contributor and activist in the area, wanted to take the lead on just like a recap and just a re-examination of what's changed locally in Tampa Bay since last summer. So Kelly, together with McKenna Schuler and Justin Garcia, who've been our primary reporters covering police changes in police, and obviously the Community Review Board, which is a story that is developing right now because they have a meeting coming up here as we go to press. So it probably won't make this issue, but we're gonna kind of look at what's changed and what hasn't in St. Pete and in Tampa. And we got a double dose of Caroline in the issue. We have the Ybor Oracle column, but she also did a profile of a local business owner, which I'll let her tell about, which we're obviously excited about to have her byline in there twice.
For this profile I did it on a local business. It's called Chakra Zulu. It is run by a woman named Paula Hopkins. It is a crystal shop. So it is a shop that she started when she was like 29, 4 years ago, sort of just like out of her garage and like on an Instagram page. And when I talked to her, I interviewed her for quite a while, and she mentioned like, she was really into crystals when she was a kid and like didn't really know like what they meant and stuff. Like she always like had to have like a piece of rose quartz on her when she went to like Busch Gardens or things like this. And then, she became a teenager and like rejected everything she loved as a child, as we all do. And then, went back to it. And, it just started something that like really like clicked in her and like it really felt right. And so she started a little Instagram page called Chakra Zoo. I had like no real expectations for it. And 4 years later, she has been featured in BuzzFeed. She's been featured in Cosmopolitan. She's been featured like on Fabletics. She has made like a huge, huge success. She has thousands of followers, and she's based in Tampa. That like nobody really knew that. Like I had heard about her before. Like she's made like in BuzzFeed did an article. It was like black occult shops that you should check out, and you know, forgetting which the name was for the Cosmopolitan one. But she had started a store like very briefly before the pandemic kicked in, and you know, it's a small store. It was just 3 people, and then once everybody went home and online, internet sales just skyrocketed. And like now they have a warehouse. Now they have 20 people. So they are opening up their store. It is going to be on Florida Avenue. I don't remember the cross streets, but it's like close to like Disco Dolls and like the Harvest Bowl place and all that stuff. So
Yeah, so like the heart of Seminole Heights.
it is. And so actually she her parents moved from South Carolina to Seminole Heights. Their apartment was the parking lot where the Seminole Heights High School is now. So she's been like her entire life like in this neighborhood. So she is a blossoming, wonderful person. She has like an encyclopedic knowledge of crystals, which is great because somebody like me, I, you know, being all witchy and into like the variety of the witchcraft things, like I will constantly buy crystals and I'm like, all right, this is supposed to like help with creativity and this is supposed to do this. And then I will get home and I'll be like, what is the name of this stone? What is the name of this stone? One. I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I just like vaguely remember they're supposed to be creative. So like I have them up on my desk altar. So she's great because you can just bring in whatever you have, and I've done, and choose like, that is what this is. This is what the things are supposed to do. So she offers something different about her store is that they offer crystal prescriptions. So like if you're just getting started into crystals and you don't really know, it's like, okay, here's a set for if you are a Virgo, like these are things that would be great for you. Or it's like you really want to have like a very like calm presence in your home. So it's like a grounding kit for your home. She's going to be offering classes. They're going to be offering like crystal group meetups, and it's just going to be a really wonderful center for, you know, for witchy things in Seminole Heights, which is turning out to be quite a little witchy neighborhood. So
I love that, and I can't wait to read the full profile. You hooked me.
Welcome, everyone. We are joined by Dominique McDougal. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Dancer, and I found out about you from another one of our TTL artists, known partly Patricia, because you danced in one of her videos.
Yes, my best friend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah, we used to live together.
Oh,
And everything together. Yeah. She just actually did a road trip with me from Florida to here.
oh.
And yeah, she's my sister. Yeah.
Now, how did you discover dance?
I started at an art school in 3rd grade. It was an arts magnet school based in Lakeland, and yeah, my mother thought it would be a good alternative because I had ADHD and still have it, but like one of the things like she recognized is that like arts is really good for people with like short attention spans, and she signed me up and I just been going, and I started with theater, and then it kind of transitioned throughout the years into like art, and then from there I kind of molded the two, and I was a theater tech major when I went to high school, and I like learned set design and like lights and sound and whatnot, and then I was teching a Nutcracker at my high school, and I like saw this principal dancer from American Ballet Theater. She was a guest, and that year we were doing like a Nutcracker, and her name is Paloma Herrera, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. And I was like, I wanted like I saw her do the Sugar Plum Fairy variation, and I was like, this is what I want to do. And then like before that, like I've always had like flexibility, and I'd be like the one like gay kid in the group of my family being like, look mom, I can do splits. And so, you know, it was like an easy transition. After that, I was just like hooked. I just wanted to say a little bit about like the last part of Can, because
Yes.
created was it's like a very special piece for me, and it was created around like my friends and family who have passed along the way. And yeah, so like with the piece, it's called Can because I choreographed the rest of it in a studio at like 11 p.m. with a 12-pack of beer. And yeah, it was like my choreographer at the time, she was like, well, I want to like see you do a show, like some kind of solo, like for this performance. She's like, we need like a little bit of, we need more time in this show. And so she gave me the opportunity to choreograph. And I was like, okay. So yeah, like something of like that. I like just lost my dad as well. So it was like, I was just like kind of going through it at the time. And so, yeah, I choreographed and like put out all of the people who are so important, who have like, I feel have gotten me to the place where I am. And what I did is from the beginning to the end, it's like very abstract, but I spelled their names with my body and throughout the entire piece. And so there's like some where I'm like doing this, and you know, like it's literally me spelling out all of their names.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, dance piece. And so yeah, I just thought I'd put that in there.
Oh yeah, thank you for sharing that.